Good morning, everybody. This is really rare for me because it's a day off and it's prior to 9 a.m. here in Utah, and I'm actually not in that room over there laying in my bed. Yay for me. Oh my gosh. And I was so excited to do this tutorial today, and I've been thinking about it for a while, and I just wanted to get up and do it. So here we are. And I wanted to talk today about working with pigments. Pigments are an amazing asset and a great thing to have in your makeup collection, but a lot of people, myself included, I had to learn how to work with pigments. I didn't know you can get a lot of fallout on your face from pigments, and so we're going to create a very fun pink, really kind of a bright look today, but a wearable bright look, okay? So we're gonna use this gorgeous, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is called Rose, and this is a MAC pigment, and it is literally flecks of, you know, pink, gold, coral. It is beautiful, and it can be used on the cheeks, on the eyes, on the lips, as nail polish. You can use it in so many ways, but today we're going to use it on the eyelid as the main eye color. I'm also going to use, this is a mineralized eyeshadow. This is called Tease with Ease. This is going to be our crease color. Again, a prolongwear shadow. You can get these at any MAC store. However, for the transition color in kind of above the crease, I am kind of missing like a good corally color. And so I am just going to go with what I have. Sometimes, you know, like I don't have every single color in the world, and I'm sure you guys don't too. I am going to use this Peaches blush. And don't ever be afraid to put blush on your eyes, because blush on the eyes is gorgeous. Oh, that's a whole other video in and of itself. But this is going to be the transition shade, and I'll show you all this as we get started. The other thing that is a must when we do anything with glitter or pigment, and this is pigment and glitter, because if you can see there, there's definitely glitter in this one, as opposed to like, this is Naked, I believe, I think, from MAC. Not, I mean, there's like shimmer in it, but not a ton. Like, not like huge flecks of glitter, as you can see there. But this is gorgeous too. I might do a look with this next. The other, like, holy grail item, thank you, Lindsay, is... this is called Glitter Glue. This is by Too Faced. You can get this at Sephora, or Ulta has this as well. This is what is going to keep the pigment on the eye and in place, and you're not going to have fallout and flecks of pigment coming down on your face all day long. I promise. And this look is really easy. You'll probably think, oh my gosh, but I've worn it myself. I've worn it to work. I've worn it to church. I've put it on a couple of my sisters. I put it on other people, and it really is gorgeous. It's an awesome springtime look. I wish I had done it first so you could see it. Ugh. But I have done my foundation and concealer just for filming purposes, because I've already showed you that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get started. I am going to use a big blending brush, and I am just going to take that Peaches color. I'm just going to dab my brush in here, and since my eyes are primed, I did that like I said before. I'm just going to kind of fluff this in the crease into the inner and outer portion of the crease. And no really rhyme or reason. We just want to have a shade up there, like a transition shade, because we are doing such intense colors on the lid and like the under eye. So, and we all want this to blend That's the idea always. When working with really pigmented colors, you always want to have a very neutral kind of transition shade like this. And like I'm saying, you can easily use a blush for this. There's several other blushes. You could use Style for this. Peachy Keen would also work. Anyway, just any kind of corally, softer, even in the Anastasia palette, Orange Soda, this one, the second one there, would work too. But we're using blush, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just kind of slopping this on. I'm using a Sigma E40 blending brush. It's just the big fluffiness of the brush that matters. Okay, so we've got that going. Next, we're gonna go in with this color. Woo! Okay, intense. I know it looks scary, it looks clownish. It's not when you do it the right way. So I'm using, this is a tapered blending brush. This is a crease brush. This is the E25, Sigma E25. I'm just going to load my brush here, and I am just going to go start in the crease, outer of the crease, and I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of circling here just to deposit that color. And I'm going to kind of come down this way and then kind of go back and just kind of make these circle motions. Then I'm going to start to drag what I've got all kind of towards the inner crease here. Sorry, oh, my hand's in the way. Okay, so I have not re-dipped into my pan until now. Brush is reloaded. Well, I should probably do this on my right eye. Probably can see it a little bit better, but so I'm again going in, and this time I'm going to kind of take it a little bit more. This eyeshadow is not as pigmented as it looks, and so it's buildable, which is awesome because that way you can wear it like a little bit softer, or you can wear it a little bit more intense. But we kind of want this outer corner to be kind of intense and kind of blown out, just because we're working with this like really bright rose pigment, right? So I'm kind of coming over into the inner corner, but notice the focus here is on the outer corner. Oh, awesome. You can see my extension. Okay, time to fix that. I'm again on the other side. I'm going to kind of do this one a little faster. Just, you don't have to sit and watch me do this. Focusing on the outer corner the most, I'm going to just try to define that crease. And I'm literally taking the brush on its side and putting the color in, and then taking it out. And then I'm going to drag it towards the inner corner, pulling it in here. This doesn't have to be precise so much. You guys are going to die at how easy and fast this look is. But because it needs to be very blended, we're going to go over it with that first brush in just a second and make sure that these colors are blending together, because we don't look like clowns on the Makeup Nation. Nope, we don't. Okay, so I'm just kind of making sure I've got enough product where I want. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Probably want to fill that in just on the outer corners a little bit. Like I said, this pressed mineralized eyeshadow is not as scary as it looks. So if you go and end up buying this one, it's actually a beautiful shade. I've used it a lot with neutral browns as just like a pop of color. it's really, really beautiful. So don't let the color scare you because it really is very buildable. Okay, I'm going to go in with my first brush with no product on it and just kind of blend those two colors together so we don't have any like lines from what we were just doing, what we had going on there. So this is where it gets fun. Glitter glue. What I do is I take my hand and I squeeze some of this on the back of my hand, like that. This is very strong, and if you try to put it on your eyelid, it will be a disaster out of the tube. So don't. So take your other finger, I just get something like this, and I kind of pat it on my hand, and then I'm going to take it, I'm going to go right where I want the glitter to be. And in this look, we're going full-blown whole eye. Okay, so I'm going to take this glitter glue and put it all over my eye. Sometimes, when I'm working with pigments, I only want the inner corner of my eye to have the pigment on it. So I'll only put this on the, like, here, this portion. But not today. We want this pink glitter all over our eye. And this is going to help it just set and be absolutely perfect and have no fallout. One note about kind of just I would do my foundation and concealer after I do this look normally, just to avoid fallout. But I've done this many times, so I feel confident doing it. If you're working for the first time with pigments, do your eyes first and your foundation and concealer last. Okay, so we are going in with a MAC brush. This is a 239 short hair, and this is a special edition holiday collection, but it's oh, it's so dirty, you guys. It's a synthetic. So it's not synthetic. It's the goat hair, and that's what we want. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. I want to use... No, this is the one I want to use. Okay, so we're going to... So I've opened the pigment, and in the jar, we're going to be working out of here. So I just kind of dump a little bit of the pigment in the jar lid, because you'll be surprised at how much seriously, this jar of pigment will last you like 5 years, and it's like $18. And don't freak out, because I'm not even kidding, I've used this like probably 7 or 8 times, and I just dumped the majority of it in this top, so it's really a good investment. Okay, so I'm taking my brush and just dabbing it in the pan here, and I'm making sure that I don't have like big clumps. I'll show you what it's going to look like. So on the brush, it looks like this. And I'm going to pull my eye taut, and I'm just going to, I have to watch myself in the other mirror, start by patting this on. Okay? Pat, 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 pat. If you start by swiping, that's when you're going to have more fallout than you want. And you want to keep this below the crease. You don't want this. That's why we did all that work previous, with the other 2 colors. Okay? So now that I've got it patted on, do you see how beautiful that is? My gosh. Now I can kind of start to rub it and pull it. This will give it a little bit of a metallic look, which is really super in right now, like a foiled look. I just loaded my brush just a tiny, tiny bit more, and I'm just pulling my eye, and now I'm really kind of dragging that pigment across the eye, so now it gives it this foiled metallic look. And I've got a little fallout here, which is fine. I can clean that up. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. So load the brush, get about that much product, and I'm going to pat first. And this glitter glue, if you were to try to do this without this, you'd have pigment all over your face. I guarantee it. And this glitter glue just keeps it and makes it just stay perfect. Okay, now I'm pulling my eye, and I'm going to start to swipe it on so we get that kind of metallic-y finish that, and this way also you have the least amount of fallout. Okay? I mean, come on. Hello. Love, right? So that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you how to do the under eye. I'm just going to wipe off I just have a little bit of glitter here. I'm going to do my eyeliner really fast. I'm going to put you on pause so you don't have to watch me do that, because that is the longest and the hardest thing to do. I do have an eyeliner video that you can watch if you're curious of how I do it, but actually let me just show you a little bit. So when you're doing a look like this where you have a lot of color on the eyes, I mean, this is a lot of color, let's be real. You want to do a pretty thick band of liner on the top, because it kind of balances it out and makes it not look as like, oh my gosh, I have pink eye. Okay? So it looks more natural. Natural? What does that even mean? Like, I don't even know. When you have a larger band of eyeliner. So, for example, I'll just show you, and then I'm going to put you on pause and I'll finish it. But I'm going to literally take this out really far and draw my lines for my eyeliner really. I'm going to do a thick band, and I promise you to not be afraid of this. It will look better, and I like thicker liner anyway, but especially when you're doing a lot of bright color on the eyelid, you want to have that separation so it looks better. Better. I love it. I hate seeing myself do this, so bear with me. So I'm doing a much thicker line than I normally do, especially here towards the inner corner. You want this to be thick, and when I get my mascara done and everything, you'll see why. So you want this to be a thick line. See, can you see already how, I know my lighting is stupid and it sucks because I don't, you know, have millions of dollars to spend on that. But this eye already looks better than this eye. It kind of gives it a break. And so, okay, pause. And I will be back with my eyeliner done. And voila! Eyebrows, eyeliner, done. That's the way to do it, right? So, here we go. I did a big band of color, like I said, black. I used the Maybelline gel liner. And for my eyebrows, I am currently using, in the Lorac Pro Palette, Sable and Espresso, both together. A lot of girls on YouTube will use false lashes at this point, and I don't know if you noticed, but in none of my videos do I use false lashes, and the reason is because, to me, that's not a look that is something that I can do every day, or even like on, I don't even know when I'd ever really do that. I did on my wedding day. I think all brides should, P.S. But if I just don't want to teach things or do things that I'm just not going to do and that I don't think are needed or realistic. So I always skip false lashes. However, they are beautiful and they look good for a reason. If you want to pop on a pair of false lashes, this would be the time to do it. We are going to go in and do the under eye now. And we're going to use Tease with Ease. Gosh, I don't know why I cannot remember the name of this for the life of me. Because I have permanent eyeliner on the bottom, this is perhaps an unnecessary step for you, but it is for me. I have to go in with a super small, this is a 212 MAC brush. It's very flat, as you can see, and very stiff. I'm going to take that color and I'm going to push it right into my lash line, right on top of that black. I love my permanent eyeliner. I would never ever regret it, but sometimes I have to work around it, and this is one of those times, but that is okay. This is a good idea anyway to help to blend your under eye. So I'm going to just do that quickly on the side as well. Just push that color, that pink, right up in there. Next, we're going to grab a pencil brush. And when I was first starting doing makeup, I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, what is a pencil brush? A pencil brush, all brush lines have them. Gosh, sorry, I have allergies so bad. It just looks like this. And it's awesome for the under eye. And that's what we're focusing on. And I need to clean all my brushes, so I apologize for how awful they look. Oh, dang it. Ugh. Taking my pencil brush, loading it with the pink color, we're going to start to blend this under eye. And I'm going to focus on the outer the most. And you guys, this takes time. And when I get asked, gosh, how do you get your makeup to look like that underneath your eye? This is how I do it. Going back and forth, pushing that color around. I'm going to dip back into my pan a second time. Coming all the way in. If you do not want, if you're doing this look for like an everyday look and do not want to put pink underneath your eye, that is totally okay. You can use a brown, you can use some of that transition color that we use, whatever you want. But I just wanted to show you that you can work with these bright colors and make them not look clownish. That is my goal today. No clowns, guys. No clowns. Okay, same on this side. I am just taking, and I already have that color pressed up in my lash line. And I'm just taking the point of the pencil brush and just kind of running it back and forth and blending, 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 blending. You cannot possibly do this too much. I might even take, yeah, let's just leave it at that. This is how you really get your under eye to look good and finish off the look. Now I am taking this blend clear. Oh, I hate my lighting, you guys. Clear up. Can you see how I've kind of connected it here? I want that to connect. So, so I've done that. And then now, since we've got that going on, I'm just going to go in with Falsies mascara that I love. Nothing fancy here. And I'm going to finish off by putting a coat on my bottom lashes. My bottom lashes are very long, and so they look retarded if I don't do this step. If you don't have long bottom lashes, you can skip this, but mine just pick up the powder and they look like pink wispy weird things. So yeah, quick coat of mascara on both eyes. Yes. Working with new stuff today. New mirror, new lighting. Blah. if you feel like you need an extra dose of like, oh, I don't feel like I have enough, like there's so much going on the top, I don't know if this is enough on the bottom, you could line your waterline here. I'm not going to do it because I feel like this is more than enough, but you could line your waterline with a kohl pencil here at this point. Okay, now we're gonna do, our eyes are done. Oh, we need to put a pop of highlight on. Where's my highlight brush? I'm going to take the color Shroom, and I am going to go right under the brow bone as usual, and then here I'm coming outside of what we just did. Okay, I'm not putting it on actually in the tear duct, but kind of outside of that pink. I like that. Okay, just to open up those eyes. Eyes are done. Awesome. Okay, with blush, we want to kind of match on the eyes on our face what we did with the eyes. So we're going to quickly contour, and because we did such a bright look on the eyes, we don't need to do super harsh contour at all. So I'm just going to start and here where I normally do, and just kind of work this way. I want the focus of this look to be on my eyes, and that is enough. I'm going to just slightly dab on the temples. I'm going to go into the hairline, obviously, keeping the forehead blank. I'm hitting pan on my bronzer. See how that kind of brings out the eye though? But we don't need too much. I know it looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm just mainly blending at this point. I always take my blending down behind my ear to connect this area here. And I just kind of lightly dust, but that's mainly it. Okay, and then for our eyes, or for our cheeks, I'm going to go with kind of a mimic of what we did on our eyes, which is kind of that pinkish, fun glow. And I think we should go with, let's go with Spring Sheen. Kind of the same similar colors that we did on our eyes, kind of a pinky, goldy, corally. It's okay to match your eyes to your blush, but then we're going to do something a little different with the lip. So I'm going to load my blush brush. This is a Sigma F10, and I'm just going to kind of put it on the apples of my cheeks and just kind of blend it into my bronzer. Nothing like major is needed on the face of this look. I will list, by the way, all the products I use below, because I know sometimes it's hard to understand what I'm saying or whatever. I go through it fast, I know. And I'm going to clean up these dots of whatever that is in a minute. So I'm aware of those, just so you know. Ew, gosh. Okay. Ooh, coming together. I'm going to do a little touch of highlight, and I'm going to use my Laura Mercier highlighter with a tapered highlight brush. This is a Sigma F35. Tapping it here just a little bit. Again, we're just kind of focusing on the eyes today, so I do want to kind of highlight the tops of the cheekbones just a little bit, and the center of the nose, the Cupid's bow for when we put lipstick on, and a little bit on the chin. I like it. Okay. Oof. I can't wait to take my hair down. Blah. So, lips. Okay. With all this pink going on our face, what do you think is the last color on earth that you want to put on your lips? Pink. Right. Correct. So we're going to do something that is going to be more complimentary. I have to look through my lip bag, which is like, you guys would die. So what we want to do is something kind of nude with like a corally finish. And so that is going to be so beautiful and is going to complement this look so nicely, and not look like clown, right? No clowns. I just refuse. Gosh, it's going to be the last lipstick I dig out of here. Oh my gosh, it literally is. Oh. I'm going to take the lipstick from MAC called Japanese Maple. This is a gorgeous nude. I wear this all the time by itself, but I'll show you. So again, my lips have been tattooed, so they're very pretty pigmented. So you might need to add a little bit more of the corally that we've got going on. So a generous coating of Japanese Maple. Because the focus of this look is the eyes, we don't want to go too crazy on the lip. And really, you could stop there. That's actually really pretty as I'm looking at it in my other mirror. I actually really like that. And if I'm going to wear this today, I think I might just stop there. But just to show you how you can introduce a pop of coral that is something different than what we've got going on the eyes and the face. This is a mineralized lip gloss from MAC. It's I think a limited collection, so if you like this shade, you might want to go get it. It's called Be Nice, and this is obviously very coral. I mean, yeah. I'm just going to put that on top of my Japanese Maple and just give it a bit of that kind of coral color to finish it off to complement the eyes. And then we are finished. There we have it. This is the finished look, and the last thing I gotta do is put on my setting spray, which I am going to do now. Take a bath in it, right? This is Fix Plus from MAC. This is a must. I'm telling you, it is my holy grail of life. And this look is complete. I will take a picture so you can see, but we've got that beautiful rose sparkle, cheeks, nice, lip, great. And this is a great look that you can try for the spring and summer and wearable on all types of people, all skin colors, eye colors would be beautiful. So thanks you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.